Hello and welcome along. Today we're back on Estancia Lapacho and we have our ST Max 105 here hooked up to a hired New Holland baler because we've rehired the baler and we're going to hold on to it this time. And we're going to go and bale the hay, well, the hay we've now created from the grass that we did last episode. We tethered and rode it up in last night's live stream, and yeah, now we're going to go and bale it up so that we can collect it up later. So let's head off and get this going. So we're still hiring a lot of equipment. We're still at a point where we don't actually have the money to buy new equipment outright. So we've got about 4 or 5 items now which are hired. So we need to watch what we're doing with that. We need to get some cows in at this point, simply because the only way we're actually going to afford this hired stuff really is to be doing missions or or to have the cows. So what we're probably going to do is go and find a mission after we've done this as well. So let's fold this out. There we go. Turn it on, and away we go. There we are. So I don't know how many bales we're going to get out of this. We will see fairly quickly, I think. Yeah, we're filling pretty fast, so I'm quite happy with that. We'll do some in-cabs, because we haven't really done in-cab much with these tractors yet. Let's go slowly. Oh, we've not got a lot of grass here. There we go. Oh, no, it lifted up. There we go, that's that one. Put that out. Close it down, and away we go again. Yeah, we'll do a bit of in-cab. We haven't done a bit of in-cab for a while. And I do like these Starers. These Starers are nice little tractors. I quite like them on here. It's not a make I've seen before, but then that doesn't surprise me if it's a South American make. Oh, 91. So 2 bales already. Count the bales up. There we are. Close it. You can see in the mirrors whether they're open or closed. But yeah, fantastic little tractors these are. And this is the smaller of the two. I've got one thing I have picked up is I've picked up a toolbox so that we can use that to change wheels and things. That is the only mod I've got in here that is a non-script mod. Going through the bushes. And somebody said that these bushes are actually ploughable, which I'm very tempted to find out. Oh, have we closed it? Are we closed? No, we're not. There we go. That's when it gets bad. When you don't close it and you go halfway around the field with the back open and not having made any bales. Especially when you're using it, hired, because of course every moment we're using this is costing us money. 4,000. There we go. There we are. It is quite cool in this cab. Let's do some out of the cab a bit. It's actually slightly easier to do the job as well in cab because you just put the hay windrow into the middle of the tractor and keep it going. Overshot a little bit. Go, open that up. That's when you normally, and that's the other thing, that's when you get caught out by that, is if you try and close it too early and think you've closed it. It can cause you all sorts of issues. Let's get back onto that. There we go. It doesn't stop too quickly unless you're already going really slowly. There we go. On to our second round. So that's, I think that's either 4 or 5 bales that we got so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. 70, 80. There we go. Close that back down. And away we go again. So, at that sort of rate, yeah, we're going to have probably about 20 odd bales off here. I'm just wondering if we're going to need 20 bales. Because obviously hay bales we can sell for a bit. That is the question. Do we need all the bales that we're going to be baling here? Oh no, we may have had 6 on the first row. Because we've got one in the corner and one there. Now, what I'm going to do is we've got a couple of little bits here. Just gather those up. Oh, we can't. I'll drop this off here then. Round bales seem a little bit more stable on this map. Maybe it's because I'm not doing anything on a hill at the moment. It certainly seems to be a better holding. Ooh, a little bit of grass in the middle here, but that'll get absorbed in. For a moment it will say it's a grass bale. That's the thing you do have to be careful of. If the very last thing you pick up to make the bale complete is a little bit of grass, you'll turn a hay bale into a grass bale. Right. There we go. So the sugarcane is coming along nicely. It has, it's been growing. I think it's pretty much all fertilised now as well. I think the outside strip might still need one little bit of fertilising because it is growing at a different rate. I think for the sugarcane, what we might do is a time lapse. Because obviously there's more work to do there than we could do in a normal 20 to 30 minute video. So I think that it will probably be a time lapse for the sugarcane harvest. Probably we might start it off as a regular piece and then go into it, just so that we can show off the sugarcane harvesting with the piece of kit that we've got. But I think overall it's going to need to be done as a time lapse in order to get through it. Otherwise, I think it might be a little bit like sugar beet harvests. Sugar beet harvests always take ages, and unless you're doing a really small field, in which case they become pointless. You know, they never bring enough money in on a small field. So the best way to do a sugar beet harvest normally is to do a time lapse of it. probably do something like that. Oh, coming up to the end. There we go. Yeah. This isn't a huge area, but it is producing a lot of bales, which is fantastic news. It's just what we need. I don't actually quite know where I'm going to store them is my next issue. Because all the storage space we had for bales, we pretty much, well, we've filled with straw bales at the moment. We may end up using the space at the airport or the hangar to store bales and stuff in. I think that might be a good bale storage space. There we go. That's got all of it. I've got the main bits of this out now. So we're now going to be in a position where we are going to have about 20 bales off this, which is fantastic. That's awesome. I do think I've got some, changing the subject slightly, I think I've got some withered crops around here as well. But we're going to go and find a small mission, probably a harvesting mission, and get and finish off this episode with that. Ooh. I have overshot. But we'll see how we go. If we're 20 minutes in with baling, we will probably finish it there. Otherwise, we'll go and do a mission. There we go. I don't know how you guys feel. Do you like episodes that are about sort of one job and 20 minutes long, or would you like to see multi-job episodes that are like 30 to 40? I'm always interested in getting feedback from you guys and seeing what you like. So please do give us drop us a comment and let us know. We are making good progress on this map now. I'm actually really quite happy with where we are. We're bringing money in. We did do a mission in the live stream to bring us some extra cash in, which has helped us out a lot. It's allowed us to hire these extra bits of kit. But that's the thing. If you're using a bit of kit a lot, then it's wise to try and buy it. These are bits where we shouldn't have to use this for a while. Unless I decide, the only thing that would make me use this again for now would be if we decide to do silage bales, which we might, simply because we've either got to hire a bale wrapper or hire a forage wagon. And so I will look at it and I'll actually go, right, which one is going to cost us more to do, and in actual fact, which one is going to make us more money? Because doing silage bales is actually probably going to make us more money. There we go. We do need to get silage bales in. And if we do grass bales, we might actually be able to feed the cows grass bales as well. So, yeah, it might be the better way to go. I think, yeah, we will put this in here because this will pad out whatever we do next. Which is probably, thinking about it, it's going to be grass bales. We will do a grass bale and we'll load it up and we'll see if we can feed it to the cows directly. And then whatever we have left, we will probably silage bale. So there we go. Now that actually has given us enough time. We'll take this back to the yard. I'm going to collect these up off camera because we've already had an episode where we've been bale collecting. But I think from what I've just said, the best bet I think is going to be to use this baler and a bale wrapper with what we cut next, and make silage bales rather than using a silage clamp. And that's probably going to help us out more and be more useful to us. Yeah, making money off silage bales is going to be very useful to us. Right, we're going to put this over in our new area where we're parking equipment. So we're using this grass area here to park equipment at the moment. Right, disconnect that, leave that there, and then that's well out of the way, so we're not then going to have to move that. What we're going to do is we're going to have a run, and let's have a look at some fields. So, I think if we're going to do a mission, we should probably head over to somewhere like Field 5 or Field 24 and do one. So let's turn that tractor off, and we're going to hop over this fence and run through our field of soybeans. 28% grown. Field 4 is ready to harvest, but I think that's a bit big for the time we have left. I am heading over to Field 5, which looks like it needs... Oh no, it's seeded with sunflower. Ah, I know what we can do. So this it probably needs... Yes, needs some slurry spreading. So we're going to find some appropriate vehicles. Yeah. As soon as I find... It's a pity it's not bringing up the starer. So that's... Okay. Ah, there we go. That will do. That will do as a setup. So we'll do this. Bring in a little bit of extra cash. Probably actually is a little bit... Oh, this should be a little bit more money because this is a little bit more time consuming. But it will take us up to the end of the episode, which is good. Failing in a mission. Right, let's unfold our silage spreader. Turn it on, and away we go. And immediately we're not quite straight. There we are. So this is good. This is, again, this is a great way to get and test out other vehicles on this map. It's quite nice to use a slurry spreader. Not a silage spreader, a slurry spreader, isn't it? I need to get the majority of the field. Whoa. There we go. If we leave a strip, that will cause us a problem. I would turn GPS on this, but I'm quite liking eyeballing it at the moment. We may be able to get a second one of these done, because I know the field at the other end needs this doing as well. This has sunflowers in it, that's pretty good. There we go. We are a third of the way through this. Doesn't seem to want to drive straight across how I want it to. I don't want to go at 90 degrees and it's not playing ball. It is getting it done. Yeah, That's the thing with missions. You don't have to be exact. That left more than I meant to. Yeah, eyeballing it, not great. Although we can go back and do the headlands at the end. If it doesn't think we've done enough, we can go back and do headlands at the end. That's not a problem. See, that caught most of it. Sort of doing a full-on U-turn. We can do it running off the edge of the field. And straighter. So there. Of course, if it was my own slurry, I'd want to turn it off doing that U-turn. Otherwise, you're just putting it on bits that aren't the field and having it go down. Of course, in the mission, I don't have to worry about that so much. I think we're probably looking at this mist too much, so we're going to have to go back and do the headlands. By some miracle, this covers enough. Oh, it's going to be close. It's closing up. Yeah, there we go. Nice. We made over 5,000 off that. Brilliant. That's fantastic. Right. We can head then back down this way. We have a few minutes left. And I'm intrigued to see how long Field 3 actually is bigger than I thought it was. So we will just quickly run down here. It's seeded with barley. Oh, we could actually do this. Yeah, we have enough time to do this. So we'll jump in this case here with this. I think it's given us a larger slurry spreader to do it with, which is good. Weight on the front. This is a big old case. Actually, it's only a 270. Wow. There we go. I am going to turn GPS on this time. And we'll move it over so you can see how GPS works. Auto whip it for me, please. That's not... Auto whip it. Let's lose the offset. Wow, that really is wide. And then bring it across. Right, we'll reverse up, and then we can get into this. Again, we still have time. Right, so line up, turn it on, and away we go. This is a very, very wide slurry spreader. It will do it. We'll do it in about 3 rows, to be honest. It's a huge slurry spreader. It really is. This is the kind of piece of equipment you want on a field this size. Just sort of going through and getting the job done very nicely and very quickly. This is a 270 CVX, so it's not the top power case, but it still feels like a huge tractor. Maybe that's because we've been driving smaller stuff a lot recently. It's one of the things where I'm looking at the maps and the stuff I'm doing and going, well, maybe it's time we did some bigger stuff. Again, I'm interested to see what you guys think of that. There we go, back on course. So, yeah, we'll have this done in a very quick time with this piece of kit. For 4 passes, I reckon, and I don't think we'll get the whole way through the 4th pass. We're going to be halfway through this job before we get to this end. I can see it now. We're going to be well beyond halfway. When we get to the end of this. Yeah, there is our halfway point. So we've got a slice out of the field. That might be why. Bring it round. And around again. Yeah, we actually missed very little on that turn as well. So this one seems to work better as far as turning goes, which is fantastic. I've always liked this piece of kit. I've never got to the point in any of my games where I've been able to use it outright. So maybe that is the thing to aim for. Is to get on a map that's big and wide open spaces like this and do a series with some seriously big kit. I think that could be a lot of fun. Right, round we go. I don't want it complaining that I don't own the field again. Here we go, 4th and final run. We'll have this done in no time, and actually will be perfect timing. I have to run back to the barn quickly, but yeah, that's a nice quick way to make sort of, it should be about 10,000 based on our previous one, so we should have made about £10,000 at the end of this with missions. It is a very good way to make money in this game, running mission stuff. Especially if you're running fertilizer stuff. You can make stuff money really quickly. There we go. So just under 5,000 for that. So we're up to 37,000. Right, we will quickly run back to here. And, yeah, all that remains at this point is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to hit the notification bell icon as well. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.